Yes, and Anjani Zange, we want to thank God for all of you. It is a great day. We love all of you. Today is the 10th of March 2024. And we thank God for His mercies upon us. I have a very big delegation in the house. And we are going to have an interactive program which is going to bless all of you and us. Our today's topic is coping up with a workaholic husband or wife. Your husband is workaholic. The word work, then holic is workaholic. This means he's too busy. He has less time for the family. Or your wife, maybe he or she is a worker and leaves home at 5 a.m. returns home at midnight. Comes when children are goes when children are asleep, and comes back when children are asleep. Leaves the wife in the bed and gets the wife in the bed. Or leaves the husband in the bed and gets the husband when he has cooked food, bathed the children, even ironed her clothes, then she leaves. So we are talking about workaholic couples. How can we cope with them? So before I can share briefly the introductory part, allow me to welcome the panelists in the studio. I am beginning from my far right. Welcome, Pastor. Tell us who you are, whether you are married, when did you get married? Are you a servant or you have work to do? Just briefly.
Webale muno Bishop Wanga Moti.
Thank you very much.
Abahuliriza baitu abarungi musibire muta. Mukama asimo muno muno. Kwenda kusima mukama rwanga ba program.
We want to thank God for this program.
Amabaranira kandi mukyara Muganzi Margaret.
My name is Mrs. Muganzi Margaret. I'm a married woman.
17 years now in marriage. This year on 18th of November, I'll be making 17 years in my marriage. I'm a pastor in PCU Kabarwan, and I'm a work at Masindi Tropical Primary School. I work as a resident director and I teach. I thank God for the program.
And also an evangelist in the streets.
I also preach. I'm a street preacher.
All those are work.
Yeah.
So you tell us how you cope with that,
Yes.
and also how your husband cope up with that. Great. Then next we have also our panelist. Let him say hi to us. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. And praise be to our Lord. I'm called Ipedori Dennis. I work with Uganda prisons. I'm married to one wife. On 28th of October, we are making 18 years in marriage. church at Kavarana Pentecostal Church. I'm an elder. And I'm in charge of the marriages.
In charge of the men. The marriages. Wow. Slowly. Yes. Then next to you, then let us also hear from a younger couple, possibly old in marriage also, because we have 17, 18, the number is coming up. Maybe it could be 20.
Mwasiba omuntu abawuliriza BBS radio amabala ni Julius Bakasaba Rwanda omuhereza mu Kabarana Pentecostal Church and mufumbo kazomu emyaka 3 mu mufumbo.
So it is 3. Thank you. Then we want to thank you all. And thank you for coming. As I'm going to give opportunity now to our team to speak, I want just to let you know that we have worship night. Great worship night for all interdenominational, bringing all people of God. It will be on Good Friday, 29th, starting at 6 p.m. all the way to 6 a.m. We have a great team from Kampala. Bishop Wilson Ruweza will be with us. He's a great man, a seasoned preacher in a stable ministry and family, a minister with legacy. So he will be speaking to us. Great miracles and wonders are expected. You don't need to miss that. You'll be hearing more of the announcements. And our services also goes on every Sunday. 6 a.m. we have children's service. 7 a.m. we have English service. 9 a.m. we have English renewal service. Then 5 p.m. we have evening service on Sundays. Wednesday 5 p.m. we have Bible study and intercession. And Saturday we have prayer altar service that begins at 11 a.m. We want to thank all the visitors who prayed with us today. We want to thank you. All leaders who have got transferred, civil servants, government officials, we want to thank you for being a part of our church. Thank you, Afande Walter Nyeho from Uganda Police. We welcome you. Thank you for being a part of our service today. Afande, thank you. We are supposed to have you here, but you told us you're on duty. So we'll be having you next time. We thank the family of Justin Pimondo. All of you, we appreciate you so much. Thank you for being a part of our church. We want to thank our sister Promise, who is working with the pharmacy at Hallelujah Building. Thank you for being a part of the service. And all many of you, we thank you and welcome you. In Jesus' name. Now, members, welcome. We want to define what is workaholic. A workaholic. Who is a workaholic couple? And when we talk about workaholic, what is workaholism? I will just read this verse for all of us. Psalms 127, verse 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. And unless the Lord watches over the city, unless the Lord watches over your marriage, over your home, you, the watchman, stand guard in vain. Verse 2. In vain you rise up early. In vain you rise up early. That's verse number 2 of Psalms 127. You rise up early, you go for work, and stay up late, toiling for food to eat. For he grants sleep to those he loves. But for you, you have no sleep, you are toiling. Then when will God grant you sleep? This is what the psalmist is saying here. Verse 3, behold, the children are heritage from the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward. These children need this workaholic husband and wife. Verse number 4. Like arrows in the hand of a warrior, so are the children of one's youth. And last verse. Oh, how blessed are you, parents, with your quivers full of children. Your enemies don't stand a chance against you. You will sweep them right off your doorpost, your doorstep. So welcome on board. What is workaholic couple? Or what is workaholism? Before we go to who is workaholic couple, what is workaholism? We can get you just slowly, yes.
Yeah, thank you, Bishop. To me, I believe workaholism means valuing what you do outside your family or your marriage more than you value your wife or husband or your family at large. It is like offering more of your time outside the family than you would offer to your own people.
Is this happening? Do we have such families? Are people giving most of their time to work than family? Or the percentage is little?
Yeah, thank you very much, Bishop. It truly happens. Just as you mentioned earlier, someone can wake up before anybody is awake, and they come back when everybody is asleep. And even when they come back home, technology has taken us a bit far. Someone will concentrate either on a laptop or on the phone. Even just a moment to greet a child may not be there. Or to say a word to the wife or the husband. It truly happens. And the people have taken it as an excuse in the area of work. Even when there is no work, someone can find an excuse that they have a lot of work to do, and they keep away from home. And when they come home also they concentrate on other things.
So this means he carries his job from, he has been working the whole day, still he carries his job also at home, sitting room, bedroom, still he has his work. Laptop on the lap. Instead of the wife being on the lap, it is the laptop. Pastor Margaret, what is the difference between workaholic and a hard worker? Because these are two things now. We have someone who is workaholic and someone who is a hard worker. Is there a difference?
The difference is there.
Workaholic tuzira kulora ngo nuwo muntu akukora ekirengere hinguraine takutunga na bwire bwokuhumura
is the one who works
necessarily kurungi ngo no mulimo naguha mu office nagaruka muka na laptop na kachaine bakamuha taine na bwire bwokanywa taine na bwire bwa mukazwe taine na bwire bwa abana. Sometimes neja nasanga abana babyame ubundi maybe nabyama na late abokuba akaringira laptop home. Then hard working kusanga omuntu nakora is working hard to see that he develops his or her family. Nakora na amani kumanyisangu nakora muno bitu nakora na amani nakora ataireho mutima nakora na savinga norora ngo byakukora biyo to say this person is hard working aka business ayombekere. I think the difference is there.
Ogunwe hard worker. Okay.
Then ogwa workaholic ni wakora muna taina bwire wekaya taina bwire bwa mukazuwa nakora muka no mu office.
Yes. Okay. Yes. You also work.
Yes.
So what is the workaholic person? When you talk about workaholism, is it healthy, by the way?
It is not healthy. Tikiri kirungi kuba a workaholic.
Okay.
Kandi omuntu ogwo nuwe akutwara obwire bwe bwonna nobwakuba talaamuli nagamba nyine byokola nagamba omukyala nyine byokola leka ngende nkole rundi nobwakubaire nagamba ngu kankole bunda amalire emirimu yange ngaruke ndole ab'eka yange nabo takubahereza bwire emirimu emumalire noba kumugamba ne duty tukwongere nagamba mwebale.
Can we compare a workaholic person with the addiction, someone who is addicted to something? Any one of you? Is it like an addiction, someone?
Yeah. It's the same. It is similar. Yeah, addicted in womuntu akubali hakintu kigufokere muze cannot do without it. And if someone becomes a workaholic, now is already addicted to that habit.
Okay.
So it becomes like a habit.
Okay. Pastor, what are the signs? What are the indicators that shows that a husband or a wife is workaholic? What are those symptoms? What signs do you see? Because when someone is sick, you can easily diagnose. We go to doctors and doctor will tell you this is a challenge this person is having. These are the challenge, and the symptoms are evident. And how about to a person who is workaholic? What are those signs?
Signs is irengu. Aimuka obwire buli nyenke akaramu.
Put your phone off.
Aimuka obwire buli nyenke akaramu no. Na agenda. Na agaruka obwire bulizire muno. Ekintu ekindi warabafunira akaira akaraba aruhumuka. Taka abantu bena bali busy still nakola emirimo ya office ngokutugambira takaija laptop. Naba laptop. Obaraba taino omulimo gwa laptop nabali hasimu. Obwire bwana abali hasimu. It is in the same as this person is.
Okay. And Dennis, any symptom that shows that someone is a workaholic husband or wife?
Yeah, to add on the two that she has talked about. We even have people who are addicted to watching movies.
Yeah. That's also workaholic.
Yes. Because when at workplace, somebody can watch a movie. And when they reach home, that person will continue watching that movie. By the time they tell him or her that lunch is ready, they've even begged the pardon because they have not heard.
Okay.
So the laptops, the phones, the watching the movies, those are all things that
I get you. So this means a workaholic person prioritizes his job as number one.
Yes.
And the family as a secondary. Even though things are going out of hand, he's not so much bothered. But he is so much bothered about his job. I'm going to lose my job. I need my job. So even though he may not need the family, even though there are challenges, he says, no, my job is number one. You cannot survive without my job. So you find them having those kind of arguments. You are saying, this is a genuine reason we are surviving, we are eating, we are drinking, because this guy lives at such a time. But things are not going on well. Children are becoming unruly. Families are getting spoiled. Their parasites enter in the family. So there are many challenges that enter in. Any contribution on any side?
And
in case anyone has something to chip in, you chip in. Yes.
Mwana bwakuba arwaire mukazi namugamba wewe omwana ono arwaire tubanze tumutwale mu irwaro kwata mwana mutwale mu irwaro barakuhereza biro rantirira unakwata mwana nakenda aina bwiri kano tunanizibwa tako akora mbe order.
And he has another thing, he has no love for the family. Love reduces, so much love is put on what he's doing. So bokoli mazima oli muzairo mwana bakugambira arwere, at least nogamba let us take the child to the hospital. Nagamba bino bakubagarukire muka tene nabwire tugande check, at least that child feels that comfort of the daddy touching and seeing that how the temperature is. Taina mwana biregata bamujanje bagambire gezinga. So love for the family is just less.
The love of the job has taken precedence than the love of the family. But abali mukazi akuje na kutweka enda we na agenda. Aligaruka nozara when you're giving birth, that's when you will come. Nagamba I need how do you call the paternity leave to come and check on my wife has given birth. You have no time.
Yeah, maybe to add on. Actually, it creates an effect whereby even what you own many times is not owned by the family. The phone that you have you will only receive calls from the workplace. About 80% of the calls will come from the workplace. And at any time, because you have the ability to communicate to people at the workplace, beyond this time, don't call.
Even chat, smile. With your wife, you're only quarreling.
Yeah. So even at midnight, you can get a call from the workplace.
Is that hard work or workaholic?
Workaholic.
On the bishop,
yes.
Bagonze bayiwire byokulya mukazi ayiwire byokulya chumbire atira bakumutera simu bamugamba tukwetaaga ya wile bokukola boyirige oyirango alo emergency naguruka byokulya nabiguruka nayiruka abendako.
A workaholic person may be financially stable, not so.
Yeah.
Things may be there, the house may be there, the car is there, money is there, everything is there. But love is missing, joy is missing, conversation is missing, time for each one, for a family is missing, time to move together is missing, time for chatting is missing. What next could be missing?
Yeah, one other thing that could be missing to people who are married. Not before I even got married, I used to handle marital issues.
Yes.
You ask a wife that, what is the problem in your marriage? Is your husband providing food? She tells you yes, but I still have a problem. Does he give you money? Yes, he gives, but I still have a problem.
Everything is there, but what brought me is not there.
There is still a problem. What is the problem? The problem that is affecting marriages and breaking marriages. Failure to satisfy. satisfy ourselves on the bed.
Conjugal rights. I get you. Pastor Margaret, I want you to put your feet on the shoes of women whose husbands are workaholic. And feel the way they are feeling. Then talk to us as if now it is you. Just put your shoes on their shoes. Your feet on their shoes. Empathy. Then begin to feel the burden they are feeling. And what do you think such women go through? I know for you, you know how to plan your time and budget for your time. But what kind of pain do those women go through, and what do they always mismatch as a woman?
So okusanga family erimu one is katugambye nk'omusajja talina bwire nakola muno aliha simu aliha laptop nk'okumidde neseruga kutugambira oli nakugambira money is there, I still have a problem. Akukuha kino nkina, but there is one thing I'm missing. So nkweteeka munyonko omukazi nyemerera ati mu kiti ky'ogwe nyine akugamba sente ziroho ekyokulya kiroho buli kimu kiro nyine ekinkubura mu kiri kimu. Papa ending cheating on one another. So omukazi n'amalira n'agamba why n'atandika ku cheating, it brings cheating. Ojja kusanga ati omukazi kusatisfying her desires, ojja kusanga n'omukazi ayinayo omusajja ondi aheera.
Ubundi amulimu.
Ubundi amulimu. Ensonga eri ekyamuleesera ensonga nkulu. Papa amazima gali ngu abakazi bali outside okubatuuliriza. Oba tamuheyo need that tuli bantu bakulu, that one of the bed, even if you buy good clothes, you take the lady to the saloon, you do everything possible, but if you don't satisfy the woman on that area, amaka gamalirwa gachwekere nokujja kurango yakazara mu mwana ondi aheera. So abasajja bali as much as you do workaholic, ensonga eri nkulu, you plan for it, you just get special time for it. So things will move on very well.
Inakumanya the reason why you married that woman. You did not marry her just to come and be a cook at home. No. You married her for a purpose, and each one of you should meet each other's need.
In the sente ziri dola na dola n'omugula na motoka enungi hama baitotahikirize kigendererwa ekyo ekyobuswezi bijagamba bito omukazi hiba kalina buli kintu kyona ekikumutwala kwenda aheeru
emotoka egenda bedroom
ensonga nkulu niyororo omuntu naruga tooro naija Masindi n'agamba kufeera hano
nkayi warugire tooro. And then put yourself in the shoes of men. In the shoes of men whose wives are workaholic. Of course, there are women who have good jobs. And you find they are very busy in offices. And a man by 3 or by 1, maybe a man is a farmer, and by 3 or 1, anytime the man is at home. But the woman is nowhere to be seen. So put yourself in the shoes of such a man. What do you think can bring a problem if that woman is not there or does not give her time for her family? What do you think may happen? And give advice.
Yeah, actually, when you are married and you are committed to your family, you have to make a sacrifice. And there are certain things that you have to forego for the sake of the family. In a family where a wife and a mother keeps away, first of all, there are things that a father cannot do to a child. There are things that a girl child cannot learn from a father. By the time your daughter is growing up, time will come when your daughter will turn out to be a burden to you. At the age when you do expect her to help you in the household activities, you will still look around for a maid. There is, with the experience I've had in marriage, there is that joy that children have when they are with the mother. And no one can satisfy that joy in them. So truly, a father will fill that gap in the house.